The first half of YouTube for 2010s was a certain kind of special. And it would have this almost chaotic, a little dumb, almost aggressively welcoming energy. This was the time of the Harlem Shake and Charlie Bit My Finger, Gangnam Style videos, outselling professional music videos. I took themselves seriously. An entire platform of homemade comedy, such as PewDiePie, Smudge, Brian Hager, with white people who looked like they were making things up as they went along. Because they weren't making things up as they went along. Nobody was optimizing anything yet. There was no algorithm to game any sophisticated sense. No MCN strategy meetings. Just a low bar of entry. And an audience that wanted genuine, weirdish, and overpolished content. Even the earnest stuff like the Vogberger brothers, the Don't Forget to Be Awesome ethos of Nerdfighteria fit the same mood. The internet as a clubhouse, not a marketplace. It was inclusive almost by accident. Because nobody had figured out yet how to gatekeep anything. That didn't last long because they couldn't. The clubhouse got too big to stay a clubhouse. By 2017, YouTube wasn't a hobby anymore. It was a multi-billion-dollar business. Running ads, advertisers start asking a very responsible question. What exactly is that shampoo commercial running next to? The answer in a lot of cases was content nobody would have scrutinized 5 years ago. The apocalypse was the moment the platform growing pains became impossible to ignore. Demonetization sweeps, creators blindsided by algorithms and policy changes that they didn't understand, and a slow realization that being yourself on camera was now a business of real financial exposure. Logan Paul Japan video the following year didn't cause that shift, but crystallized it. It was proof that the old anything goes is just YouTube excuse didn't hold up. Not when the audience was this large and this global. The clubhouse had become an industry, and industries have to answer for themselves. What's interesting is where that left the platform. YouTube today isn't the chaotic playground of 2012, but it's not the ad nervous mess of 2017 either. It's selling to something more like a utility. It's kids friendly, almost by design now. Whether there's CoComelon style content built for toddlers, or the wave of family safe creators who learn about the apocalypse that safety is a business model. It's nostalgic for the millennials who grew up on it, who now show that same content to their own kids the way their parents once put on Saturday morning cartoons. And it's become quietly one of the primary ways older generations consume media at all. Tutorials, church services, local news, entire hobbies we learn by watching. The 2020s version of YouTube was a move. The version we have now is cultural infrastructure. Less thrilling, but built to hold a much wider audience and range of people than it ever once did.